let's have a look then, speaking of coaches, because we've got 9 of them here making their debut as a first-time World Cup head coach. We're going to power rank them. You get to go in order. Here are the rules. You can pick anybody. You can put them anywhere you want. This is who's going to go the furthest in the World Cup. If you feel strongly that somebody has put a manager in the wrong position, you can use your go to move that manager. But once he's been moved once, you can't do it again. Troy, off you go. You're number 1.
I'm going to make it easier for the guys. I'm going to take Graham Potter. I'm going to put number 9.
Ooh, savage to start.
I don't agree with that, but...
What? Why?
Here's why. Sweden got 2 top strikers in Isak and Gyökeres. Also, I've seen him work now at Chelsea, at West Ham. Ain't been too good. I don't know what they do.
At least you've seen him work. I've never seen him work.
Cannavarro.
He is my boy. He is my boy.
Wow, what are you telling me
He took over with Udinese at the end of the season with 5 games and then didn't get the job. But I love Cannavarro as a person and as a player, but also we haven't seen... He's got no sample size. He's got no sample size.
Also, look at the team he's with. So where's the expectation?
Yeah, okay. But I'm not going to waste my turn trying to move Potter. I agree. I think it's okay. But he could be next.
It's your turn next then.
Is it my turn next? Ancelotti, number 1.
Let's go for the easy one.
I want them to clip you putting Cannavarro at number 8 after you were giving him all his flowers when we were with him in Parma. Okay, Benny, you're up next.
All right, I'll take Pochettino. And I get the beauty of seeing yesterday, right? And so, because I would have put him a little bit lower,
Benny.
But I'm gonna put Pochettino at 5.
Okay.
Good. Solid.
Oh, there's some better managers in there that I think you gotta clear space for.
Why don't you bury your other boy while we're up here, Grella? Jesse Marsch.
It's not my turn.
It's going to be soon. I'm going to leave it for you.
Go on, Nige.
I'm going to be simple with mine as well. I'm going to go Thomas Tuchel and put him at number 2.
Love it.
I'm going to put him at number 2. I like the character. I like how he holds down the dressing room. Champions League winning manager. He knows what it takes, and he's about the team dynamic in how he builds his team. Questionable. Okay, but questionable about his selection for the squad for England. But for what he is as a manager and what he's done, I think for me, yeah, I'll put him up there as number 2.
Okay, then number 3, Troy.
You having to go? Okay, I'll go Rangnick, and I'll go number 4.
Who's that? Rangnick?
Ralf Rangnick. Yeah.
He's done really well.
Really well. Just signed a new contract as well to be there long term. That gives him stability. Also, I think a lot of people don't really know how good Austria really are. They're good setup, good team. And obviously, I think, was AC Milan trying to get him in as like a director, head of football type thing? So for him to turn that down obviously shows that he's committed as well.
Okay then, Grell, off you go.
You better take your boy now.
He's avoiding it. He's avoiding it.
I could go the easy route. I could go the hard route. Poppy, would you like?
Go the hard route.
I'll go the harder route. Marsch, number 6.
It's not bad.
That makes it easy for me.
Any arguments with Marsch at 6? I don't think so, right? Oh,
yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, Nagelsmann for me is the next one, though.
Number 3, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was the easy one for me.
Yeah.
Nagelsmann at number 3. Okay, so it's just Rudy Garcia.
Well, Grella doesn't have the cojones to bury his boy, but he talks about it. Cannavarro, number 8. I mean, you just buried him, but you didn't want to pick him.
Yeah, well, once was enough.
Uzbekistan.
Once was enough. Maybe he didn't see it. Twice is a little crazy.
And Rudy Garcia at number 7 then. Okay, so any arguments with this?
Pretty good.
I'll put Garcia at 5 and knock everybody else down.
Well, I have a question. Are we talking a little bit more about the team, where they're going to finish, or the quality of the coach? Because I think Rangnick maybe could even be a little bit higher. It's potentially 3 or 2 based on what he's been able to do and what we think Austria can do.
It's more on the coach, though, isn't it? It's the first of international management jobs for these managers, and it's
about how far they was going to go,
and how far they can go as well. I think that for me is actually something that makes a lot of sense, and when you look at the order of it, hard to disagree.
Obviously, Carlo Ancelotti is the big one, isn't he? And we're going to see Brazil. Is he the perfect man? Because he got all the credit at Real Madrid for being the best man manager. He's got so many big personalities with Brazil as well. And as we saw with Real Madrid, once he left Grella, the grass wasn't necessarily greener without him.
Yeah, he's known to be a player's manager. And that's why he's so successful at teams that had players, like Real Madrid, what he was able to do there. But at Brazil, it's not a team that needs to be told like the little details of the game.
But he's not Brazilian.
Of course, it's not Brazilian.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll
But he's also got a history of dealing with Brazilians. You talk about the great R9.
Hey, not easy to deal with Brazilians. Let me tell you. They're difficult people. We are a difficult people.
But he's got the history in it, and the players love him and everything. And if the reports were true of the R9 when he was pushing to try and get the Brazilian presidency of the Football Federation, he's a big fan of Ancelotti, what he can do. And I think for me, he understands the players. If you look at his history of management and the culture, and this is someone that they needed. You know, they tried to go domestic with the Brazilian manager. It just wasn't happening. It's a different generation of Brazilian players. And if you just look at some of the clips, we know as players, we know when players are engaged with managers and tune in. You sent me a clip, Grella, when you see him talking to Endrick and having his hand around him.
Oh, that one. Good.
That goes a long way. That goes to show.
That could have went anywhere. Whatever he said, you could have went anywhere.
When he said, you sent me that clip, I go, which one?
It's true. He's done some wild stuff. It's interesting, though, that some of these managers are with club teams, countries for the first time since just dominating really at the club level. Thomas Tuchel, the other one, he won the Champions League with Chelsea. Then he's had a bit of a weird time, obviously, at some of the other clubs that he's been at. How do you see him doing with this England side, Troy? Is it a good match? Obviously, all the backlash from the squad. He came out and said, you know, it's my decision. I've got to pick. Of course,
and I like that about him. He's willing to make those harsh calls, those harsh decisions. The problem for me, honestly, is that we gave him an extension before we've even seen what he's going to do. He was brought in on an 18-month contract to win the World Cup. That was the remit. Get this team to the final, win it. Beforehand, because Man United came in, so typical FA, let's panic, give him a longer contract. He's one of those people that doesn't mind rocking the boat and going, OK, I'm going to shake it up. Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, massive calls in terms of just not having them in the squad. He will be decided ultimately on if he wins it or how we go out. That's it. He's a good coach. For me personally, he leaves a path of destruction everywhere he's been. If you just look, whatever the team he leaves, another year they take to rebuild because he is argumentative, but he's a winner. So for England and for English fans, and Nigel could attest to this well, we moan every single World Cup, every Euros. The best players go. The best players go. This guy's gone, no. We're having the best team that suits my style. So let's see. I wish him all the best. All the moaning stops. Let's just win it so I can shut him up.
Please.
I won't come to work.
Do they have to win, Nige, for it to be a success? Because even though there was problems with Gareth Southgate, he still got to the semi-final. He still made it so deep, didn't he, in so many of the European competitions and in the World Cup too?
To answer your question, yes. They brought him in to win. That's what Thomas Tuchel's coming for. It's not to develop. It's not to nurture these players. He's a proven winner, like Troy said, doesn't mince his words, very direct with his words. And yes, he does leave a path of destruction, but this is international football. There isn't really going to be any destruction left behind. We have the most talented group of players we've had in a long period of time for England.
We've always had talented players.
Not as talented as this right now.
What you're saying?
The group that you played in was not as talented as this.
I would say no. For the amount of players we have, yes, we didn't have that. I'll tell you this now. The type of players that's fine. We can sell the big names, no problem. But we never had the types of players, like, even though they're not going to this World Cup, we didn't have like a Phil Foden. We didn't have kind of, let's be real, Morgan Rogers, Jude Bellingham, how they play now.
You still don't have Phil Foden.
I know we don't have Phil Foden. I just said he's not going. But the talent aspect of it.
It's not me and you talking about Italy. Like, there's no point. They're not there. You know. But
okay. I will still stick to the amount of talent that we have, full squad-wise. It's never been this good. He is there and been brought there to win the World Cup. If he doesn't win the World Cup, it's going to be seen as not a success.
Then it also brings up a really interesting point that you were talking about. You give him the new contract. If he wins the World Cup, you probably don't need to keep him. You just won. You did everything. He wants to go and move on. If he doesn't and he fails, another 4 years with Tuchel, he's a difficult coach to deal with, right? It's like you said, he leaves a path of destruction. And I think he's actually perfect for the international game
100%.
Because it's quick. But now you give another 4-year deal.
But the other side to that is, let's say we go out in the quarterfinals, let's say. Next season, it's a difficult conversation when you say to Phil Foden and Cole Palmer, I want to bring you back in now, because you've shown that in the big tournaments you don't trust them. So it's a real difficult conversation.
But do you think, though, for the type of manager and what he's showing us of how he is, his character, if he doesn't win, do you still see him staying on, or do you not think he will resign? I think he has that in him as a manager to say,
he might be pushed
resign
out,
and go where?
I think he'll wait for a job. He'll get another job domestically. He'll definitely get another job domestically. Thomas Tuchel is a manager for domestic football where people would say he still can do it domestically. He tried something different, went the international route.
I think when you look at the domestic level, how many clubs now are looking at coaches that do as they're told, and that will fall in line with the director of football. But there's not too many managers now that are going in and going, there, you have the team, you pick the players. That's the model's changed.
Will take that risk if they know that this manager can get success. There will be some big clubs willing to take that risk. You're talking about a Champions League winning manager as well. So again, not everyone thinks alike. No.
Remember, football's what have you done for me lately?
I still think he'll be still ready.
Grell, you just did your UEFA B licence, right, in the coaching world. If you were... Why is that funny? Oh, you did it too as well. We had to listen to Grella tell us every single day what he was up to, so that's the only reason why I know. If you were a manager in this modern day, would you rather be an international manager or a club manager? What's the pros and cons of each?
Me personally, from a personal standpoint, I'd be an international manager because it's way less work. You know,
easy life, huh? You talk about him walking out on 4-year deal. I don't think he's doing anything. Giving up the money too.
Live in whatever country you want. You don't have to live in the domestic country. Yeah. You have so much time in between to think and work out how you're gonna work these
schedule.
There's
play
less.
Golf.
Play a ton of golf, cycle. There's less detail in your actual play. I think that's why Ancelotti's so important to Brazil because there's less detail, there's less time to work for. It's something Berhalter struggled with because I play for him at the club level, and there's so much detail every day. And some of these managers, some of these people out there that say, you are a manager, you want to be a manager, right? And the daily is unbelievable. You have no idea what a manager does on a daily. They are in first people in the building, last people out, and they manage everyone. They're not managing the players, they're managing everyone around the building 24/7, never ends. Every time you pick a team, 11 players, the other 7 are not happy. It's a hard job.
Benny, would you agree?
I agree with everything he said, but conversely, I would want to be a club manager.
To have that feel every day.
I want to be able to have more touch points on my players and be able to, get them to understand, kind of like the Greg Berhalter metaphor that you talked about, where he had a more difficult time doing what he did with Columbus with the national team. And so the ability to have those guys every single day, I think, is something that I would look forward to, but he's spot on.
Handicap's going to go up, though.
Oh, handicap's...
That's the only problem. My handicap's going down, your handicap's going up.
You're not going to chip in, Troy? We had a conversation off air before. You missed that buzz of it. You've been there.
It's not about me. The guys have covered everything.
He doesn't want to add to it now.
I'm doing all right. I'm all right, Albert.
Benny, Troy feels the same way as you. It's all right. He won't say it on air, but he feels the same way.